Los Angeles, California. We're the Mad Scientist Party Hour.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uno momento, por
Por
favor.
favor.
This is going to be a silly one for the YouTubers. Check it out. A YouTube exclusive coming at you right now. Insert key and turn.
We're not starting off my goddamn Super Bowl shuffle, are we?
What's up there, Slappy? And welcome back to another episode of Mad Scientist Party Hour. My name is Kevin Kraft, joined once again by a man who has misplaced his pants and underwear, so he's furiously wagging his boner at us. That's Geoff Clark.
Hey, Puminati.
And transmitting to us from the Shadow Realm, the bearded booger-eating shapeshifter known as Shuddy Boy.
Yo. Blah, blah.
Boy, we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to do. I like that. I like looking down and seeing a big fat docket staring back at me.
We have got the fattest docket.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Shuddy.
It's pretty girthy. It's pretty girthy.
It's girthy. It hurts when I poo.
I feel like this has been the longest week ever in between MSPHs.
Oh, yeah. That's probably because you, went and did stuff. I fucking blinked, and here I am sitting in this chair again. Like, what?
You did stuff. Come on. You came over to my place on Labor Day after we recorded MSPH.
I did. Yeah. I was not expecting to be able to fit that into my schedule, but we recorded so early that it left a nice big chunk of time in the middle of the day before I had to go to the New Beverly to catch a wonderful 80s horror movie sequel double feature, which, boy, that was fun.
I didn't even invite you because I expected you weren't going to be able to come. I just went right to Carl.
Yeah, and Carl was like, I don't know, I kind of want to go. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I want to go, but it kind of, threads the needle of making it very difficult for me to go to. And then once I got
traffic day, I bet though.
Yeah, the traffic wasn't bad. Once I got the show edited and uploaded, I looked at the time and I was like, you know what? I do have stuff I have to do, but it would be kind of weird if Carl just went without me. So I was like, all right, fuck it. Let's make a day trip to Long Beach. Hang out with the grill master, Geoff Clark, Chef Geoff.
That's right. Made us burgers, dogs, chicken, some pasta salad. We had a good little group out there. My apartment complex has like a little common area that the neighbors really did up pretty well. So it was cool. It was the first time I really used it, even though my grill has been down there for more than a year now at this point. It was good to finally use it. I use it very rarely. I think that was the second or third time I personally used my grill, but it was cool.
Yeah, Geoff was presiding over the grill, smoking his cigar. Hey, everybody, look! I'm smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
Waka waka waka.
I don't know if I publicly announced it like that, but that kind of energy, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and then Geoff started a fire.
No,
that's pretty sick.
No, I flambéed those burgers.
Shuddy, look at this.
I flambéed them. That was part of the plan.
That is definitely not part of the plan.
What you can't see in my picture is just how calm, cool, and collected I was under that kind of heat.
You really don't look like you're even the slightest bit concerned in that picture.
This might have even been before Geoff noticed it in this picture.
Dude, I was completely all right.
Hey, look at that. There's a chihuahua humping a way bigger dog over there. What's burning? Oh, shit. There was a point. Like, yeah, Geoff got the he did the old throw a cup of water at it and put it out.
Yeah, I was thinking about as like kind of a gag, just running away, but I was like, you know what? I can't do that. Can't do that. I can't panic in front of the ladies or even fake panic in front of them, or else this is gonna be chaos.
Oh, don't show weakness in front of the neighbors.
The smartest Clark out there, kind of explained what happened. And I marinated the chicken in teriyaki, and he said that the sugar from the teriyaki or the teriyaki sauce dripped into like the grill and caught on fire, and that's what that was. I was like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. I couldn't really figure out what I did wrong or what happened.
Chances are the grill was too hot, and that's more than likely just the grease and fat from the hamburgers burning.
Yeah, I think Shuddy might be right.
Could have been a little bit.
There's nothing you could have done, Geoff, is what I'm saying. So you're not at fault.
How come that doesn't happen to most people? I feel like growing up, I would never.
Well, it does. People just pay attention a little bit more and do things that keep that from happening, like move the burgers around on the grill.
I was doing that. I was standing next to the grill the whole time. I was moving shit. Come on, Kevin, vouch for that.
I mean, I looked over because people were like, "Whoa!" And I look over and I just see the flames of hell billowing out of that grill, and Geoff just be like, just kind of like nodding at it, like, "All right, I see we have a problem here. I'm not going to panic. To figure out how to solve this." And I was just like taking cover behind Carl in case the flames reached the propane tank.
Yeah, we could have had it. We could have blown up the neighborhood.
I think it would have been all right. But yeah, that was it was a nice unplanned visit. Food turned out awesome. Chef Geoff was on the case. It's good shit.
Did you got to see the movies? You made it on time?
I did, yeah.
How were they?
It was dope. I had never seen Phantasm 2 before, but like it's been years since I've gone to the New Beverly, which is a single screen theater that Tarantino owns, and they don't show anything digitally. Everything is on reels. So the they show the 35 millimeter prints, so it's got the cigarette burns and the little flecks on it and stuff, and they show themed trailers before it starts. And then the second movie was Return of the Living Dead 2, which basically sucks ass. That movie blows. It's terrible. The first one is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. I've always loved it. Second one, giant piece of shit. But I've seen it a couple times beforehand and knew that going into it. And they showed it. It was an original reel from the 80s. So all things considered, it was cool watching it that way and being with a group of horror fans in the theater that was just, laughing at all the cheeseball stupid moments in it. It was sick. And, the concessions, I was just in, fuck it mode. So I was like, I want popcorn. I want candy. Get myself a nice bottle of water. So if you get a medium popcorn, a big bottle of Smart Water, and a box of chocolate-covered cookie dough, what would you expect to pay for that in LA?
At a movie theater, $65.
I was going to say 37.
Yeah, it's like $20.
Whoa.
Yeah. I was like, this kicks ass. There were parts of me that wanted to go back because they also have frozen treats, so you can get like ice cream sandwiches, and they are decked out in the concessions. It's wonderful. I do really, really like that theater. So it was cool. It was fun. It was a bit of a drive, but fuck it. Sometimes you got to put the effort in to do the things you enjoy. Life is all about the little stuff. Remember that. You got to treat yourself sometimes. Sometimes, a nice little horror movie double feature gives a nice little serotonin boost. Gives you the fire under your ass you need to go out and take over the world. I did, in the past week, have a doctor's visit, which I told Geoff about because I forget. Because we were trying to figure out the recording schedule. We had some extra things we needed to record, possibly moving some things around. And I was like, well, shit, on this day, I smack in the middle of the day, I got a doctor's appointment. And Geoff reacted like I signed up for a self-defense class that's going to teach me how to put on a helmet, elbow pads, and knee pads. Just, a doctor!
Hey, you go to the doctor more than my 90-year-old grandpa.
Sounds like your 90-year-old grandpa should go to the doctor more.
He goes often.
I get my,
More.
I do my physical. Get my blood work done, get my physical once a year. They also force me to. I have to get a physical or else they'll take away my meds. It's all a racket. Grease these palms so you can grease our palms.
Shuddy, he goes more than a yearly physical, right?
I know he does, yes.
Not crazy, right?
Well, also when things pop up, I go to the doctor too.
Kevin, yeah, but something's always popping up for you.
That's like true. Once a month, something.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. It's not once a month.
I think we'd be more shocked to find out that an ailment popped up and you didn't go to the doctor than you went to the doctor for something.
What do you think my most undeserved ailment going to the doctor was?
Man. I can't even think of all of them. I'd say gout.
Well, gout was an easy one. I didn't go because I had gout. I was at the doctor's office, and that was back when they used to do x-rays right there, and I actually had health insurance, like real health insurance. And I was just like, you know what? I'm already here in the chair. My toe's been fucking killing me for years. And they're like, all right, let's walk over here and get it x-rayed. And they're like, yeah, you see that big cloudy shit in your knuckle? You got gout, my friend.
What, didn't you have like a shoulder issue that you recently saw the doctor for?
Oh, well I went and got acupuncture.
Wait, because of the shoulder issue that you saw your doctor for? Or is those like you get acupuncture to alleviate your shoulder pain?
Somebody suggested, they were like,
somebody.
Yeah, I can't remember who. Could have been Carl, could have been somebody on the internet, who fucking knows. But somebody was like, yeah, it sounds like you've got a stiff shoulder, or like, sleeping with your on your arm, putting it straight up like every night can like do damage to the muscles. So someone was like, hey, why don't you try out acupuncture? And I was like, well, if I'm going to be paying out of pocket, I might as well try it out. There's a place down the street that Carl was telling me about that's like an acupuncture school. So you get discounts and shit. So it's like, all right, I'll let someone stab my shoulder, see if that helps. Didn't. But this one, boy. This one is it's not new. But for people that, like Geoff and Shuddy, you're just being barraged and you can't keep up with all of my stupid ailments. This is one.
We should have a Kevin ailment tracker.
We should.
You put it in ChatGPT.
I feel like Sokovich is pretty good at tracking all that stuff. I don't know why he popped into my head, but I bet you he's got a good list. This is one of those ailments where if this is the first time you're going to hear about it, you're going to want to give me a wedgie, and then an Indian burn, and a noogie, and a wet willy, and a swirly.
I want to send you back to the hospital with a noogie.
And then you're going to give me a chocolate swirly, which is where you poop in the toilet first, and then you stick my head in it and give me a swirly. Because this has to be the crown. This is the infinity stone of bitch-ass ailments. Carl and I got into the Power Wash Simulator game on Switch. And it was just... We would actually just like wrestle the Switch out of each other's hands to play it. Because it's one of those games that just kind of, it's like Zen. It sort of just decompresses you. It's not stressful. It's just like...
Well, if you're wrestling for the sticks, doesn't it become stressful?
That's true. So I was playing it a lot on the handheld. Like if Carl wants to watch one of her documentaries or whatever, and it's 10 o'clock at night, we're hanging out on the couch, she puts on some true crime shit. I'm just like, all right, I will power wash some things. And take the Switch and playing with it. So you got to fucking hold the button down, one of the triggers, to keep the continuous spray of the power wash thingy in your hand in the game. And I was like, I'd be playing it for a while and then just be like, fuck, and just like, shake my hand out. I fucked my hand up to the point where I can't open sodas or anything with my right hand. I can't write with a pen and paper with my right hand without it being like incredibly painful. And it's been going on, I don't know, for 4 or 5 months maybe. Not getting any better. And I was just like, maybe there's something. I know I'm at the point now where if something starts hurting, that's just life. It just hurts now. But maybe there's something they could do. And
There wasn't.
I hung my head in shame. I told my fucking doctor. She's like, "Oh yeah, you got tendonitis in your hand." She's like, "I actually see that a lot." She's like, "You usually see it in like thumbs and exactly where I have it. It's my index finger where the knuckle finger, hand knuckle. This guy. Trying to unscrew a cap is like excruciating. So,
wait, do you ask Carl to like twist off the top of jars?
No, I use my left hand.
Fair enough. Don't ask Carl.
That's what he calls Carl, his left hand.
But yeah, she was like, so get this shit. She's like, I see this a lot. She's like, it used to be more common in people your age, but I'm seeing it a lot more now in people in their 30s and 20s. And she's like, you have to subscribe to this guy on YouTube. He's a doctor, and he has a channel for gamers to do warm-up stretches, and then when you're done playing the game, cool down stretches, and then soak your hands in a bowl full of cold water and ice cubes. And I was like, no, I can't do that.
Why?
I will kick my own ass if I'm sitting there doing warm-ups before I put a controller in my hand. I mean, I don't play the Power Wash game anymore. So that immediately ups my cool points, right? So
you're not going to quit video games.
No, I'm not.
So, I mean, if you get older, you might have to do this stuff so you prevent further injury.
I just can't bring myself to do it. It's so shameful.
I agree.
I'd rather have a sore hand.
Then just stretch, just to do like hand flexes.
I don't know what it is.
What about it? You get those like old school 80s like grip.
Yeah, like a stretch ball or something, or a stress ball. Excuse me.
I mean, I could get a stress ball, but it might be more involved in that. I don't know. I didn't look. I was just like, am I at that point in my life where I'm going to a YouTube doctor to do warm-ups before I play video games? I think I'd rather take the consequences. But, she also prescribed me some thingy, some pill, like an anti-inflammatory to chill out because it was one of those things where I was like, all right, I'm clearly getting old. Like a fucking jerk off, I played too much Power Wash Simulator. Chuck that on the long ass list of things that's wrong with me.
You should never be getting injured playing that game or any game really, but especially that one.
I know it's embarrassing. So she also was like, I'm going to submit a thing to your insurance because I also recommend physical therapy. I'm like, physical therapy? Because I fucking did Power Wash Simulator? Come on. Mercy, please. So embarrassing. But I can't afford that, so I'm not going to go. I just hope these fucking pills she's giving me get the job done. And she said if it doesn't work, I'll just lie and said I went to the physical therapy, even though I don't go. It's like 2 or 3 times a week. Who the fuck can afford that?
Lie
3
and
times
tell
a
her
week.
that the easier thing would be to lie and tell her that you subscribe to the YouTube videos and doing that worked. That would be the easiest.
Well, no, she said if this doesn't work, if I take this prescription for a few months, the anti-inflammatories or whatever, do the physical therapy and it doesn't get better, she's going to give me a steroid shot right into the tendon. And I want that. I want that thing. Quick and easy fix. Just shoot me up with something, Doc.
So when's your follow-up appointment with this
All
doc?
right, so Kevin is a
Couple
drug
months.
addict and just looking for a reason to get shot full of drugs by his doctor. So got it now. Now the truth comes out.
Game in the system for drugs. You
Yep.
junk.
Yep.
I need my once every 43 years fix of a cortisone shot.
Kevin Crackhead with a K Craft.
Or cortisone with a K.
Ooh.
You know, that highly addictive fucking party drug. And, I did also have toenail fungus, so I had to go for that too.
Fucking God, you're a donut.
This is another one of those things. I was like considering getting slides. Remember that conversation we were having a while back?
Yeah.
And I was like, I went to a store and I saw some slides and I tried them on and they were my size and they didn't fit right. And I went a size lower and they didn't fit right either. So I was like, all right, there's no Cinderella fucking perfect fit for my foot. So I bailed on it. And as I was walking away in my weird head, I was like, it's a good thing I don't have any sort of weird foot thing. I'm not one of those people contributing to that. Because I've never had a fucked up foot thing. I've had like, I got your typical cracker shit. I got eczema and whatnot but eczema, not contagious. Just weak Caucasian gene shit. And I was in my head, I was like, you know what? It's kind of cool. You've had some fucked up things happen. You've had your ailments. You've had your shit, but you've never had like foot fungus, toenail fungus. And then I got toenail fungus.
I don't even know. I thought you guys froze for a second. I don't know what to add to your toenail fungus conversation. Is it like if you just didn't act on it, would there be like an infection in your toes?
This is something I think would be bad to ignore. It's not one of those things that just passes with time. I think it would royally fuck up my nail and fall off.
I'm sorry, you said you went to the doctors for this, right?
I did.
What the fuck did they say?
She gave me antibiotics.
Okay. And she said this could lead to an infection or gangrene.
Well, let's learn together. What happens if you ignore? Oh, jury duty was the first one that fills in. Toenail.
Oh, man. I almost did that once.
And I'm not like a gross guy. I shower every day. I take care of myself.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't go walking around barefoot in the forest and kicking fucking mushrooms. I'm not like kicking fungi. And how'd that happen? Untreated fungus eventually can spread to either neighboring toenails or the skin of your foot, causing athlete's foot. Possibly the worst outcome of untreated nail fungus is needing to have your nail surgically removed.
Oh, that would be gross. Did you haven't you had athlete's foot before?
I probably have, yeah. Have you guys ever had it?
I think I have, yeah, when I was younger. But I haven't.
When I was a kid, I think I did too, but not as an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the worst thing that happens to my feet is I just get dry skin. But one of my toenails, I was trimming them, and it was almost like it was a little flakier than usual, kind of brittle. And then behind it, it looked like there was more just toenail dust. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then it seemed like a matter of days, my toenail got fucking fat, man. It got fat, like it's pregnant. For a second, I thought there was gunk underneath my toenail, and I was like, oh, this is fucking gross, man. I'm a sick human being. But it was the nail. It got a big fat bastard. So at that point, I was like, all right, something's fucked here. And I, Googled pictures of toenail fungus, and I was like, yeah, boy, that looks familiar. And then I kind of figured, all right, there's got to be an over-the-counter solution for this. I see at the pharmacy
Puffactin, tenactin.
they got they got
Yeah, that's right.
this stuff called nail fungi, and it's like a little
You know what that's used for? That's pretty.
right. I was like, okay, that seems to sum up exactly what I need here. It's a tiny little jar of goo with a thing you unscrew with a brush attached to it. So you just like coat your nail. Fungi nail, I believe it's called. Fungi nail.
Paint your nails and nail, fungi nail goo.
Yeah. Put a little goo on it, a little fresh coat. And it says like treats and cures fungus. I was like, sick. All right. No copay. No bullshit. I was using that for a while. No change. I'm like, what? All right, what the fuck? Maybe the back of the bottle tells me how long this has to go for. Then, in super tiny print, it says, fungi nail, not for curing toenail fungus.
What's it for?
Exactly!
Well, what did it say it was for?
Athlete's foot!
Wow, they go right to the main issue.
Yeah, will not treat or cure toenail fungus. A product called Fungi Nail, which on the front, right under where it says Fungi Nail, the name of the product, it says cures fungus.
I thought tough actin tenactin just cornered the athlete.
Well,
Okay.
well,
Monopolized it.
toenail fungus and athlete's foot are different.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, then I started Googling, and it was like, yeah, the only way to really treat it is to go to the doctor and get antibiotics. And I was like, motherfuck. So,
When's your follow up with this doctor?
I just got to call her in a couple months.
No, that's not so bad.
No. But yeah, I can't fucking believe it. Right in my head when I was like, you're a good boy, Kevin. You've never gotten toenail fungus. I fucking get it. I've tried that with so much shit. You know what, Kevin? You're never going to win the lottery. You know what, Kevin? You're never going to sell that movie. And my brain's like, that's right. This only works for bad shit.
Wait, did you really randomly think about toenail fungus and then you got it?
Yes.
That's fucking weird, dude. Well, you said you try to randomly think of good things and they haven't come to fruition, huh?
No. I've tried.
So the law of attraction only works towards the negative.
That's what I've come to discover.
That was a terrible break.
Yeah. Well, I hope things went better for you, Geoff. I mean, I hope you had a great birthday. I know you went to bed early on it because you had your yearly birthday trip to Vegas the next day.
Went to Las Vegas, which was sweet. Probably sweeter this year because Georgie ended up making the trip before for the first time. There were 6 of us, but it was fucking sweet. Oh, dude, at the airport, I saw this kid who was probably special needs. He had like an old school pilot goggles, and he was riding his luggage. His luggage had a motor.
Oh.
And it was like,
I've seen that.
it was a little automobile.
I've seen that.
Sweet.
It's cool, right?
It's fucking sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like if you have a good trip to Vegas, you're buying fucking motorized luggage for the trip home.
Dude, I think I'm too fat.
Oh, look at me.
I don't know if there's motorized luggage that will support my fat ass.
Hey, if we can rent those scooters and scoot around town, they can make luggage that you can scoot around on.
Yeah, that's fair. But man, I was so jealous when I saw that. Anyways,
I stole his pilot goggles.
Cheech had a nice little performance in Vegas this year as well.
Oh, no
He's
shit.
not much of a drinker, but he got the party started by ordering mimosas at this restaurant we go to whenever we land in Vegas called Bagel Mania. He got bottomless mimosas. None of us were going to drink, but Cheech made the first move. And we're like, all right, well, we're gonna follow you down this path, our fearless leader. So that was fucking sweet. Yeah, this place Bagel Mania. Epic, dude. Epic. We always fly into Vegas early Thursday morning because the game starts at 5:30, and I got to get to the sports book a little early to enter the NFL contest, which is the main reason that I'm there, not just to celebrate my birthday and the start of the NFL season. So we get into Vegas usually around 9:30, 10. We go to this place, Bagel Mania, which is fucking bomb.
So I have the Bagel Mania for anybody who's watching along on YouTube. I have their website pulled up. This is the spot, right?
Yeah.
They got a lot of spreads here. They're big fucking pastrami, oozing mustard, freshly cream pied with mustard. So, Geoff, can I predict your order here?
Yeah, of course.
Can I get a plain bagel untoasted with plain cream cheese?
I mean, you're not far off.
What?
Garlic bagel toasted with cream cheese, and I get the regular Vegas. Well, this year I get the regular Vegas breakfast, which is just like 3 eggs, a choice of meat, and home fries. Like the most basic bitch order you could get for the most part.
Yeah.
This is, I think, the fourth year we've been there. One year I did an eggs Benedict. Usually when I go go out for breakfast, I just get a breakfast sandwich with home fries. And I think I did that last year. And we all get a big plate of French toast. Well, I guess all their French toast is huge. But we get a plate of French toast for the table and we GB it together. So
let me ask you something. This might be jumping ahead, but Vegas has been in the news a lot lately about how their absurd pricing for everything has driven out the consumer. In your experience, you were there for 2 nights, right?
yeah.
Did you notice considerably less foot traffic?
Not really. I will say there was like 70 open seats on both the arriving and returning flight,
No way.
Vegas to Long Beach. So I got my own row
Sick.
and the flight back, and me and Cheech had the middle seat open between us and the flight there. But I mean, it was still decently busy. And the other thing is, I spent a lot of time in the sports book, and the sports book the contest that I play in is like the biggest, most famous sports book in the world, and it was the opening day of the NFL, so it's going to be the busiest it's going to be.
Sure.
So I don't know. I didn't go to a lot of other casinos to really like pick up on that, and I'm not really walking around very much in Vegas.
Yeah. So
Um,
did you? So I know you go and you make your yearly big NFL pool bet. Did you do any table games?
I did not.
Whoa.
I usually play blackjack. Bill and Rich got into roulette. They didn't do well. Last year, they played craps with Jeff Lee, and I think Cheech was the only one to win. And Cheech never played craps before, and everyone else lost. This year, I just really bet the football games, walked around, smoked cigars, and drank. I hit all my football bets though, so that was good.
Sick.
I just kind of between partying and the sports books and going out for dinner, I didn't have enough time to sit at a blackjack table. Blackjack's really the only table game that I have any interest in playing or really even know how to play. But I don't know. I didn't pull the trigger on it. Next year I'll play some blackjack. And this year we stayed at a Verbo for the first time instead of staying at a hotel. The Verbo apparently was in the hood in Chinatown, but Bill booked it, and Bill just doesn't know enough about Vegas to know like what was hood and what was not.
Yeah.
And then when they dropped us off at the Verbo, we picked up some whiffs of ghetto, of hood. But then when
Was your Uber driver like, all right, I'm not making a full stop. You guys just open up the doors and roll. I'm going to slow down.
No, but it did look a little ghetto. There's a little more homeless on that, I guess, side of Vegas, but it was pretty close to the strip. So I mean, that was cool. It wasn't like in North Vegas or that far out of the way. It was only like a fucking 5-10 minute drive to the place we were hanging out mostly. But then George ended up meeting up with us a little bit later. He flew into Vegas at 5 o'clock at night, and he confirmed that we were staying in the hood. And dude, I have like some sort of Kevin Kraft curse. 3Ks. I have some Kevin Kraft curse with these Verbos. So they let us check into the Verbo early. We were supposed to get there or we're supposed to be allowed to check in at 4. Bill messaged the Verbo owner and they let us go in at noon. But I feel like the reason they wanted us to check in at 4 is because they got a notice that the water was going to be turned off in that
Oh.
day. So we got there. I took a fat shit in the toilet because of bagel mania and couldn't flush the toilet.
Hey, don't drag Bagel Mania into this.
Yeah, fair enough. I was going to take a fat shit regardless, but so I took a shit and couldn't shower, couldn't flush the toilet, and just had to leave the turd in there for whenever I got home at like, I don't know, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I was fully expecting for the water to just never come back on, but when I got home, it did. The water ended up working. And then at fucking 9 a.m. the next morning, Friday morning, there was construction literally outside the front door of our Verbo. They were using, what is the big like
Jackhammer?
jackhammer? Thank you. They were using they were literally using a jackhammer outside of her door, like on the street, on the sidewalk. It was unreal.
That blows. That's like, we always make jokes about how when we start doing any show for MSPH, whether it's the main episode or the Patreon stuff, your gardeners like to just start drilling your ass in the background. This time you just had a fucking jackhammer.
Yeah, the gardeners followed me out to Vegas. It's bullshit.
So were you? How hard did you guys party? Because you're there for 2 nights, so that allows for 2 potential hungover mornings. And a jackhammer, that's like an Excedrin commercial playing out in real life.
Yeah, we partied a lot harder the first night that we were there. The second night, we connected with Geoff Lee. He was out there for his birthday. His birthday was yesterday, actually. And actually, the guys we play basketball with, they play in a yearly Vegas basketball tournament as well. So a lot of those guys were out there. We didn't end up connecting with them, but we might next year or something. But the first night, it was just the 6 of us in the Verbo out boozing and partying a little bit. We had a late dinner and did a bunch of drinking. Then the next day, we still partied kind of hard, but we ended up playing mini golf at this place, Pop Stroke, which I talked to you about last year.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
remember that name because it made me go.
yeah, it's Tiger Woods' like, I don't know, nicer mini golf course. And they have like food there. They have cornhole. They got like a little sports bar. They got signature mini milkshakes, which I didn't even have. But we ended up that was our nightcap for the second night we were there. And there were football games for both Thursday and Friday. So watched all the football games. We got some nice food, played some mini golf. It was a good time.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
I feel like I said this last year, but I would like to go next year, even though it is very sports heavy. Maybe I could bring my Switch and do some power washing while you guys are sitting at the sports book.
Yeah, or you could just bring it to the sports book with you and get power wash while we're watching.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. And I get a bunch of drink vouchers because I spend thousands of dollars at the sports book. So I'll give you a couple drink vouchers. We'll just walk around and booze. I'll smoke a stogie. We can hang out. It's not so bad. Next year, they're not doing a Friday night game. So you only have to deal with one night of football. Then the next night will be no football and partying.
I mean, the ancillary stuff sounds wonderful.
Yeah, you'd like it.
Like Pop Stroke. I like hitting golf balls. It seems very out of character for me, but I like going to driving ranges. I like playing mini golf. I like, I'm sure they got some arcade shit going on there too.
Yeah.
Down to get some drinks. I'm down to sit next to you and play blackjack, and you have to tell me what I'm supposed to do. I don't have that card thing memorized, so every time I play blackjack at a casino, somebody fucking yells at me because I like to go off the cuff. I like to let. I'm a loose player, but everybody else at the table, they don't like that. They yell at me.
You could also just ask the dealer what to do. The
Oh,
dealer
I'm gonna trust that fucking scumbag. He wants my money, Geoff.
No, all right. Not most of them don't care, but yeah, dude. Next year we'll keep you in the loop. We're not doing a Verbo anymore. We're getting a hotel again next year. Fuck that. We have to get probably 2 rooms. You gotta like strip the sheets at your Verbo and like put them in the bathtub. At least that was the instructions
The
for.
bathtub.
Yeah, it was weird. That was the instructions for this one.
Oh my god, that
The
is
other
weird.
Verbo-
That's weird.
Yeah, the other Verbos that we went to, they didn't have that instruction. It was just to strip the bed sheets. And
Was the place cool? I know you said it was in the ghetto, but sometimes there's like, if they're gonna put something up for like a Airbnb Verbo, they'll usually zhuzh it up.
No, it was pretty basic. Like it wasn't dirty. It was clean and all. Like the
At least-
Wi-Fi worked. There was a foosball table, which is kind of cool, but it was mostly basic.
No pool.
No pool.
Did you at least save money? Did that at least work in your favor?
Yeah,
Okay,
for sure.
good.
Yeah, we definitely saved money. But next year we're probably gonna stay at the Resorts World, which we stayed at a couple of years ago. It's right next to Walgreens and the Tacos El Gordo, so we can stock up with beer, water, and not spend a lot of money on the amenities.
Yeah.
Shuddy, it looks like you're getting terrible news right now.
No, not at all.
Yeah, this blunt just tastes like asshole.
Oh, so I had to take my dog to the vet Tuesday before I flew out to Vegas
Oh no.
the day before my birthday, just to get her like her yearly checkup. She was due for her board and para vaccine and her 3-year rabies vaccine. She needed to get that as well. She's been itching around. She's been itching a lot lately, but she has allergies, so I kind of knew that I had to re-up on her allergy medication.
She's
and
like me.
Yep. And I was a little nervous she had fleas. That turned out to be confirmed.
Oh no.
Infested little bitch.
No.
What a little whore.
I know. And she has yeast infections in her ears again.
Oh.
Pussy infections in her fucking ears. But that's they were saying that was most likely due to the
Allergies.
Yeah. So
That sucks.
yeah, dude. I spent fucking $1,200 at the vet the day before my birthday, and I went birthday in Vegas down 1,200. Luckily,
Blows.
it's a family dog, so I split it between me, Bill, and Cheech. I mean, still $400, not great.
Yeah, dude.
I like that Bill still has to pay for the dog, even though he doesn't live with the dog anymore.
But and I didn't expect him to, but this has been the thing since he moved out. He's like, no, I'm going to pay for any. Like I'm going in. She's a family dog.
Bill's a man of honor.
Yeah.
He is.
And then they talked me into like a $300 senior blood panel since she's 12 years old. And I didn't think it was necessary. And of course it came back unremarkable. That's the exact words that they said. They used like, all right, cool.
All right, fine, you judgy assholes.
Yeah. Let me since it was so unremarkable, why don't I get a refund on that then? So yeah, dude, if I fucking like if I get a $1,200 bill at the doctor's,
Yeah.
I don't even like it would have to be like a heart transplant level of something like of an emergency for me to be chill about spending $1,200. For my dog, I was like, all right, here's my credit card. Like no pushback at all.
Shuddy, I see you gearing up. Don't tell Geoff what that would actually cost.
No, I'm in agreement with you, Jeff. Like, I would never spend that much to go to the doctor. When I was sick before the Nine Inch Nails concert, the only reason I went to an urgent care was because I have health benefits now, and it was only going to cost me $100. Like,
Oh
like
wow.
I would not have gone otherwise because I don't need them to spend a shit ton of money for them to tell me I have a cold.
Yeah. I wouldn't even have gone to the
Oh,
urgent care and spent the $100.
I only did that because in case it was something I needed antibiotics for, I didn't want it to cause me to miss Nine Inch Nails.
Fair enough.
I can give you some of
If
mine,
I
Shuddy.
I have amoxicillin now. I took them for 3 days, and then they went in the cabinet for when I need them this winter.
Dude, do you know how long I have to take these fucking things for?
Your
2 months.
good stuff
My antibiotics?
for the toenail fungus.
Yes.
I would say you said 2 months. I'll go 4 months. I'll double up, Shuddy.
Jeff, you win.
Really? Wait,
Yeah.
am I closest, or is it exactly 4 months?
Exactly 4 months. But there is a twist. She's like, all right, we're going to treat this with pulse antibiotics. So she was like, there's two ways of doing this. You can do 4 months where you take it for a week and then 3 weeks off, then a week again, 3 weeks off. Do that for 4 months. Or you can take it every day for 3 months straight. And for how much the cost of prescriptions have just like skyrocketed, like my shit has gone up 5 times what I was paying last year with insurance.
What did you pay for? What kind of antibiotics? First of all,
I forget. I don't have the thingy with me. But I was like, okay, so I can get it. Something tells me 4 weeks worth of it is going to be cheaper than 3 straight months of it. She was like, that is correct. And I was like, all right, I like your style. Let's do that option.
Why would the 3 straight months of it even be an option if it only needs to be taken a week, then 3 weeks off, and then a week and 3 weeks off?
I think there's a better chance of it being completely effective if you do it that way. I think there might be a chance that doing the pulse treatment, whatever the fuck she calls it, there's a chance it could not get the job done. So I'm rolling the dice a little bit here. You guys want to see it?
Yeah,
Not particularly.
more than anything.
All right, let's see if I can do this. My feet are a little dry, so pardon me. But
Pardon me as I burst into flames.
into toenail fungus. I don't know if this is really gonna work. It's
Yeah,
Nope.
it looks like a toe.
yeah. You know what? The focus can't get it. Hold on a sec here.
Is Carl gross out of your toenail fungus, or do you not even like tell her about it? I feel like you can hide it.
I didn't even tell her.
Nice. Atta boy.
It can kind of. It's the index toe.
Don't see anything.
I know. Yeah, fuck me. Bitch ass webcam. I apologize, YouTube. All right. Well, quick order of business. Like I said, a lot of things to discuss. This is hot off the fucking presses. Even Geoff and Shuddy don't know about this one.
Oh shit!
Because it was kind of spur of the moment, but a long time MSPH segment that has been gone
Roast beaver camel toe?
will be coming back. Shuddy. No, much better. It's been gone for so long. I don't even remember where the button is. Actually, I looked into it. It's only been gone for a couple of years. But
The worse.
we are going to be able to bring back.
Voicemails, yay!
Whoa.
Yeah. I was thinking
Melissa
about
must
it.
be pumped about that.
I was thinking about how, the lawyer, remember the lawyer who used to call in and just shred us every couple of months?
Yes.
I thought he kind of liked me, but I of course I remember who you're talking about.
Well, he also
He called you head injury Yoda guy.
Well, yeah, but mostly I was less trash than you guys, or trash less than you guys.
And
Maybe not.
Pooping Kathy, who can forget Pooping Kathy? She was wonderful. She used to call in from the toilet and take shits.
Did you DM her and tell her that you got the voicemail back up and
I
she
did.
can call us again?
No, I didn't.
Damn it.
Chewy Lee, old school listeners will remember Chewy Lee, a Samoan coal miner in West Virginia who would call in and give us the sordid details of him and his buddy. Was his friend Hot Dog?
Yep.
Yeah.
Him and Hot Dog would get blacked out drunk in trailer park ragers and just get all up to all sorts of shenanigans. And the fart wars with the great Pudini and Dan the Man. Just these two epic fart blasters who would call in and leave us these just pants tearing farts, and we would declare a winner. We hear from Pudini all the time. Dan the Man, I don't know if he bounced on us after we stopped the whole voicemail thing, but
After we censored his ass, literally.
I mean, it would be wonderful if we could get some fart wars going again. Those were nice. So I don't know what happened. We were doing, voicemails. Yay. We were
You and your fucking
checking in with people.
tech curse is what happened.
Then all of a sudden I just get a notice that the Google voice line has been shut down. So I had to get a new number. It wouldn't let me reactivate it. But yeah, voicemails, yay, back in business for anybody who wants to, call and leave us a voicemail. It's not a guarantee you're going to get played. Can't play everything. That would take up, a huge majority of the show. But 805-387-3876. 805-387-3876. Call in with your request now. Also in MSPH news, Geoff lost last year's NFL Pick'em. And if you're not a social media person, you have missed the fact that Geoff paid off. Geoff did, in fact, do his Super Babble Shuffle. I don't think what is this? I need a new codec to play this item? Download a 99-cent... What?
What's up?
Oh, no! It won't even let me fucking play it!
Can you just go to your Instagram? On your computer? And also, I got to issue an apology on that. It took me far too long to do that Super Bowl shuffle. I should have did it in the bye week in between the conference championships and the Super Bowl. I had a lot going on last week, but it was one of the biggest priorities to bang that out before the start of the football season, so I didn't whiff on two deadlines. So thanks for your patience, Shuddy and Kevin and the Puminati.
It was worth the wait, for sure.
Yeah, I made an honest effort. I did pretty good, mixing some MSPH terms into the Super Bowl shuffle lyrics that I dropped. It only took me 2 takes, which was pretty sweet because I didn't want to. I had Cheech recording me. I didn't want to take up most of his day with my Super Bowl shuffle, Super Bowl shuffle.
All right, well, here we go. I'm going to play it from Geoff's Instagram in the browser here.
And now that you're doing this, there's a solid chance that I'm going to archive this video. I'm probably going to archive it this week. I said I was only going to have it up there for... I thought that the original punishment was a day, but the video itself was too long to have on Instagram stories. So I was like, oh, fuck it. I'll post a reel and make it more of a legit punishment.
I mean, I don't remember what it was. I honestly thought you were going to do it live on the show, but...
Dude, I would have... There's no way I would have been able to remember the lyrics or do the sing-along, which is... If you see me looking to the left, it's because I have the lyrics on my big screen computer monitor.
All right, well, let's see if this works. Son of a fucking bitch! It won't just let me fucking play it, huh? Shuddy, does this work on your end?
But you have to log in.
Yeah, but I'm not logged in on my desktop.
Neither am I.
Fucking
So put in your
farts.
fucking password, retard. What are you
I don't
talking
remember my fucking password.
Jesus Christ.
It just stays in. All right, son of a fucking bitch. I gotta look my password because some hacker threatened me once. So I made it like a really jumbled up nonsense. It's not like words.
What do you mean some hack? Do we talk about this in the podcast?
I don't know.
What do you mean some hacker threatened you?
We might have.
How did they threaten you?
Well, okay, so I was following Nick Swardson, and out
he
of
did
nowhere on my feed, son of a bitch, I can't find the fucking. Yeah, I guess we can't play it. Oh wait, maybe this will work. So all of a sudden, I'm getting all these just like sports cars pictures. And I'm like, what the absolute fuck is this? I don't follow any sports car stuff. I don't care about any sports car stuff. And then I realized it was Nick Swardson's account. Somebody hacked Nick Swardson, took over his page, and was just posting fucking, muscle cars and rice rockets and all that. So
you said something to them and they
I
came
did.
at you?
I all these other people were like, what happened to Nick Swardson's account? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, what sort of pussy takes over Nick Swardson's account to post stupid car pictures? And they replied to my comment and said, you're next. And I was like, oh! So I immediately changed all my social media passwords. And, oh, wow. So the fucking, I signed in and then it sent me a security code. So I entered the security code and it says there's a problem logging in. You've got to be fucking shitting me. How many steps? This is the fucking... Resend it. Calm blue ocean. Send the...
I'm trying to log into mine and I don't remember my password either.
Why? That is the exact security code that got texted to me. Why?
Do I have to do this? I'm literally signed into my Instagram right now and I'm looking at it.
Yeah, you're going to have to do it. It won't send me a new code and it won't accept the exact code that it sent me.
All right, hold on.
How? How and what? Who? Confirm with a code. More like confirm with a chode. Am I right,
Do
Geoff?
I have share permission? I think I do.
Everyone does, yep.
Oh, I thought you just give it out to Kevin. All right. Well, you want me to do it right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Let's all bask in the glory.
Desktop. Okay, here we go.
Geoff, this is middle-aged men trying to use technology.
I need to turn on the volume, right?
You
guys
do,
can hear?
yeah. You need to do that.
All right. 3, 2. You don't really know what you're about to see, but can you hear it?
It's not the best audio, but yeah, I can hear it.
I don't know how to change that. If you guys have any insight on that, I can.
Let's just power through.
All right. This party hour did a weekly NFL pick them last season between me and my two other hosts. See my belly button? Stupid, and I suck, and I lost. I have to do a punishment. The punishment is a chorus and verse from the 1985 Chicago Bears Super Bowl Shuffle while wearing this ugly, stupid mesh shirt that has no business being on me. So this is my punishment, and I'm here to repay my debt. 3, 2, 1. I'm the Puminati shuffling crew, shuffling on down, doing it for you. I'm so bad, I know I'm good. Blowing your mind like I knew I would. You know, I'm just strutting for fun.
The best part about
Shuddy.
Everyone, I'm not here to start trouble. I'm just here to do the Puminati shuffle. Well, they call me Dookie Boy, and I like to dance. Running the ball is like making romance. I've had the goal since training camp to get MSPH a Super Bowl champ. I'm not doing this because I'm greedy. I'm doing it to feed the needy. I didn't come here to look for trouble. I just came here to do the Puminati shuffle. That's my rendition. Best of luck to you guys this season. Hopefully, I don't see you next year doing another stupid fucking punishment because I suck. Peace.
Just wonderful. I can't believe you didn't get best hip hop album at the VMAs.
I know. I think they gave it to Kendrick. He had a good year though, so whatever.
The best part is that Geoff didn't even have to move anything out of his room to make space to do that.
All right.
I feel like the best line was, "They call me Dookie Boy and I love to dance."
Yeah, the first verse is Walter Payton, and his nickname is Sweetness, so I should have switched Sweetness with Dookie Boy.
Well,
I
that was wonderful, Geoff.
Should that lead into?
Yeah.
What?
The incredibly divisive NFL pick them.
I don't know that it's divisive at all. All the feedback I've seen is that people love it.
Where did you look?
Wait, did you get negative feedback on it, Kevin?
Yeah.
Are these DMs?
No, these were comments on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
It seemed to be
You can a
evenly.
tough crowd sometimes.
It was like evenly split. People just like, I love NFL pick them, and people are like, NFL pick them is the fucking worst. Fuck NFL pick them. People, yeah, I have strong opinions.
All right. We'll try to gun through it this week.
There's 3 people that said they don't like NFL pick them, and
Well, you gotta compare our comments to how many downloads we get. You just times the comments by 100.
it's 50-50 literally on who loves them and who hates them. So
Yeah.
Kevin's right. Divisive.
All right, so let's blitz through this. See, I used a football term.
Good.
So, Kevin,
Shit.
you led the week.
Of course
with
I did.
A 4-1 record. Geoff and I 3-2.
Sports.
Dude, did you pick the Bills, Kevin? Did he pick the Bills?
He did.
Oh my God, Kevin! Did you watch it, Shuddy?
I did not. I tried to turn it on, and then I hate the halftime crew for NBC football, so I ended up turning it off because I just couldn't take the halftime show.
The Bills win that you got, Kevin, was one of the crazier regular season football games in a long time. It was fucking stupid.
I knew that was going to happen.
I had the Ravens in my contest. I bet my money on them. I went 3-2 in the contest. Not this one. Well, I guess this one too. But I went 3-2 in my Vegas contest. Should have went 4-1. Probably should have went 5-0. But this Ravens loss is one of the worst ones that I've taken in a long time. They had a 99.1% win probability at one point.
Holy
They
shit.
Fucking choked. It was epic. Like, so many things had to go right or wrong depending on what side you were on for the Ravens to lose. It was brutal. It was fucking brutal.
I bet T-Bone went through so many fucking folding tables.
So, and this is the funniest. They played the game in Buffalo in the Bill Stadium, and a good chunk of the fans left before the end of the game because they're like, this is over. So, like, some of the people missed it. There's a chance. I hope this didn't happen. There's a chance T-Bone turned off the TV and didn't even watch the end of the game. That's how little of a chance the Bills actually had of winning that game towards the end. It's fucking stupid.
So how many points did I get?
4.
You got 4. The only loser you picked was the Chiefs.
Stupid queefs.
Geoff, the losers in your 5 picks were the Giants and the Ravens.
Dude.
Chiefs and the Ravens were my 2 losses.
The Giants are going to put me back into a punishment again this year. Yeah, I'm fucked. I don't even know what to do.
Well, you can just not pick them.
As we did last year, I kicked the Monday night game for week one into this week's pick. So we still, uh, it's Minnesota versus Chicago. Kevin, you've picked Minnesota. Geoff, you've picked Chicago. Do you still want to keep those picks?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Shuddy.
I picked the Vikings as well. I'm sticking with it. Next up is the Click Commanders versus the Fudge Packers.
Ooh.
I'm taking the Fudge Packers.
Could you feel the sexual tension?
I'm taking the Fudge Packers.
Yeah, it's just funnier. Yeah.
But the mic
Okay.
straight, huh?
Kevin, the Dallas Cowboys host the New York Giants.
Sorry, Geoff, the Cowboys.
I'm also taking the Cowboys. Geoff?
I'll take the Giants.
All right, so
Okay.
this year the loser has to do the Super Bowl shuffle, but a la Silence of the Lambs dance, where you tuck your dick back between
No,
your
no.
legs.
This year, the loser has to truffle shuffle.
Oh God. Oh God.
Whilst
That's
doing
okay.
the Silence of the Lambs dance.
Is that where you gotta like pull your shirt over your head and shake your belly?
Yeah.
Yep.
Jeez.
While also tucking your dick between your legs and going, "I'd fuck me."
Yeah, completely naked with your dick tucked away.
All right, I'm gonna change my Giants pick. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna ride with the Giants.
All right, Philadelphia Spread Eagles versus the Kansas City Queefs. Kevin, your Super
I
Bowl
think-
picked to win.
Yeah, I
The
think
Queefs.
they queefed themselves out last week. You know, they're just shaking off the cobwebs, and they're gonna queef all over the Eagles, Shuddy.
All right, well, I'm taking the Eagles. Geoff?
Oh,
No.
I'll ride with Kevin. I'll take the Chiefs. I don't love it at all.
Okay.
Now I don't either.
The Denver Broncos versus the Indianapolis Colts. The Battle of the Horses.
I'm gonna take the Broncos because I think the kids in South Park like them, right?
I'm taking the Broncos because I drive one. Geoff?
I'm taking the Broncos.
Because if I had to fuck
Because
a
I'm-
horse, it would be a Bronco.
That and football-based reasons.
Atlanta Falcons versus the Minnesota Vikings. That's the Sunday night game of week 2. I'm taking the Vikings. Do you want Michael Penis Jr., Kevin?
Yeah, who's he on?
The Falcons.
Yeah, I take them.
Cool. Thank God. I'll take the Vikings.
I'm buying that guy's jersey. It's the first
Son.
jersey I'll ever own in my entire life. Penis Junior. That's what I call my balls.
And that's it. We're done.
Sick.
Get 2 Monday Night Football games next week we get to talk about.
Well, I hate that.
We'll try to make it quick again.
I appreciate it. I appreciate that, fellas.
Is there any way you guys, I don't think you guys can see this. Dude, I have 2 rogue long eyebrow hairs. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Welcome to your late 30s.
Is that a thing you guys deal with too?
I do.
Oh shit. Okay, I thought I was like the only one.
No, I'll sometimes look in the mirror and I'll see a couple like wavy bastards that have gotten very unruly. And I pluck them. I don't mind admitting that. Sometimes I see a gray. I'll fucking get that guy out of there too.
Dude, I have to cut this. It's fucking weird.
But I'm also, because like my Uncle Len, I call him my Uncle Len. He was more of a distant cousin. He was my grandpa's cousin. But he was always my Uncle Len. And he had this trick that we could do when we were partying in La Valette, when we'd have those big family gatherings. He could like lick his hands and go like this, and his eyebrows would go up past his hairline. He was like an owl.
That's
And I don't want
incredibly
that.
creepy.
I don't want that to happen to me. I loved my Uncle Len. He was a great guy. I do not want to inherit his eyebrows as I fucking gently tap dance into old age over here. So I do not shape my eyebrows, but if I catch some silly looking bastards, they're fucking out. I get rid of them.
I don't feel bad saying that I have to cut my 1 or 2 eyebrow hairs that go rogue.
I mean, it's going to get... I remember seeing that. I'm like, oh, man, I'm doing this now, huh? And now that I'm, 43, I'm like, ooh, I'm doing this more. This is a more regular thing.
Dude, I have to trim this eyebrow down like once a month. It's fucking outrageous.
Just let it fly. Maybe that'll be your punishment if you lose. No eyebrow grooming for the next year.
I'm gonna fucking braid my eyebrow hair.
Yeah, you just show up at the start of the next NFL season looking like Kramer.
Braid
Geoff,
my eyebrow hair like I'm back together with Tammy too.
this is something I can't remember if it struck me at the end of last week's episode or if I remembered it on the Patreon show, but something I wanted to bring up from Carl's birthday. Got this wonderful cake from Susie Cakes. Absolutely fucking delicious.
Susie cake is delicious. Am I gonna be on trial here? I feel like that's
Yeah.
where this is going.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
All right.
For people that didn't listen last week or whichever week it was, we took Carl out on a Duffy boat. Little boat with a table in it. You just sit around, have a few drinks, go around the marina a little bit, come back, and got a cake. And Geoff did not partake. We had the same place, the same bakery for my birthday last month. I guess a month and a half now. We got red velvet, and I love red velvet cake. This was a tier above. I feel like a lot of times you have a slice of cake and you're like, sweet, just had some cake. This was like, I just gizzed out of every orifice because this cake was that good. I was so excited to get a different flavor from the same bakery. And Geoff was just like, none for me. Everybody on this boat is eating cake. And Geoff is like, nope, none for me.
Didn't we not sing? Wait a minute. Didn't we not sing Happy Birthday?
I feel like we did sing.
Did we?
Yeah.
Someone with a recent birthday has something where they didn't want the birthday song sung to them. Were you at all involved in one of these? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I feel like that's a request I would make, but I feel like it's a request that doesn't get honored.
What the fuck was that? I don't know. Some friend of mine. I can't remember. Anyways, go ahead.
So, anybody that listens to the show knows Geoff is a snack guy. We call him the snack sommelier. He's got his own fucking snack show on Patreon.
That's the nicest way to put it. I'm simply obese.
You're not obese,
I'm fat. I'm big boned.
but you're very passionate about food.
I am. You have to be if you're going to be this size.
And for Geoff to turn down cake was very strange to me. And Geoff is one of those people where when you first meet him, Geoff likes to rush the friendship to like, we've known each other for a while now. So Jeff's opener is usually dunking on people, saying something abrasive, and then he reels them back in. And then by the end of the gathering, Geoff Clark is everybody's favorite.
You know my moves.
So, needless to say, Geoff was a hit amongst Carl's friends.
Oh, the Duffy boat loved me, Shuddy.
They did.
Of course they did.
And everybody's jaw hit the floor when Geoff was like, no thanks, no cake. And the rule was, like, mind you, we had a big charcuterie board. We had a whole bunch of snacks. There was hummus. There was bread, all sorts of shit that we were all just kind of scarfing down. And Geoff was like, oh, well, I can't have cake because I did not have my dinner first. Mind you, this was a 3-hour boat ride.
What, Geoff?
This was like a Gilligan's Island type situation. 3 hours on a boat. Shuddy Boy, if you're stuck for 3 hours on a boat with God tier birthday cake, are you passing it up?
No.
And then,
especially since we're fucking adults, so we can have dessert before dinner literally anytime we want. There's nobody telling us that that's not okay, that that's wrong.
I'm not allowed. I wasn't allowed as a kid. I just carried that into my adult life.
Geoff, we make our own fucking rules now, buddy.
All right, Mr. Uncrustable. I guess you just eat an Uncrustable whenever, don't you?
You want ice cream for dinner? Treat yourself. You're an adult.
Jeez. You're a rogue agent.
and the way the rest of this was structured was we were going from the Duffy boat to the German place to get beers and schnitzel and stuff. So that wasn't until later in the night. We weren't taking the cake there with us. So, like, this now pushed Geoff's cake schedule to, like, midnight.
Right.
Which happened. We go to the German place.
It absolutely did.
We got
I knew
schnitzel.
I was always going to eat that cake. I knew it.
We got sides. We got beers. Geoff got a fucking 2-liter Das Boot. We closed the place down to the point where they asked us to leave. We go back. We crack some more beers. Like you said, Shuddy, we're adults. No one tells us what to do. There's a 20-pound still heaving serving of cake sitting there, and we're like, let's get some more fucking cake. And Geoff is like, you know what? I'm enjoying a beer right now. I don't want to have cake. Second time Geoff turns down cake. It's now midnight, and Geoff will not eat birthday cake.
I was there. Actually,
Geoff.
I slept over.
Geoff.
Yeah.
Was it the cake? Was the cake the reason? Like, was it an unacceptable form of cake?
Oh no, the cake was delicious. No, I have like this weird thing where it's more drinking than it is dinner. I don't like mixing in sweets while I'm drinking. Like I have to be done drinking to have cake or ice cream or something like that. And also like yeah, like for whatever reason, I just want dessert to be the last thing that I eat or drink in a day. I'll break that sometimes for like cookies. Like if I get high in the middle of the day and I see an Oreo, or I feel like eating some Oreos, I'll put down a couple Oreos and it won't like.
Which, speaking of Oreos, that crumble Oreo cookie Reese's collab was
Yeah.
Oh my God.
orgasmic.
Bill's girlfriend brought that over for us during the when they came over for the Labor Day barbecue, but she put it upstairs in my kitchen. We're hanging out in like the common area. I didn't even realize that she brought it for me until they were leaving and they told me about it, but it was epic. Yeah. The crumble, I talked about this on the snack attack that I did, but the crumble storefront has been near one of the Trader Joe's in my area for like a year, and it like just opened like last week. I don't really know what took them so long, but I didn't even know it was open. I kind of just gave up on it. I was like, maybe they're actually not going to open, but apparently they opened recently, and Bill and his lady capitalized on that. But yeah, dude, it's mostly I want dessert to be the last thing that I eat or drink. Like I don't know. I don't want to like have a milkshake or an ice cream sundae and then keep drinking. And I was committed to drinking, especially knowing on the Duffy boat that a boot is in my near future. I don't know. I know it's weird. I get that it's weird.
It's weird that you have so much bureaucratic red tape in the way of you enjoying cake. And we've been friends for close to 15 years now, and I never knew you had such a strict cake rule regiment.
It's I think it's mostly just the drinking. It's like if I'm committed to drinking, I don't want to eat sweets until I'm done drinking.
I mean, all right, you got a rule. It's a weird one. I mean, for me to enjoy cake, I would bend space and time.
I like drinking IPAs, and it's like a weird flavor combination to have an IPA than red velvet cake or any cake, and then to get back on the IPA and the other night it would have been Oktoberfest. Like I like hoppier beers, and I don't know, just the flavor profiles are too different, or they don't mix well enough for me, and I just choose to eat my cake at the other night.
Yeah.
Plus, I feel like I get more cake because it's like, well, it's the end of the night. No one else is eating any. I could eat the rest of this fucking cake if I want.
No one's paying attention. It's just you and me now, cake.
Yeah, you can't. You can scream and no one will fucking hear you, cake. It's me and you.
Well, cake, looks like we're the last ones left awake. I don't know. What do you want to do?
Yeah. Carl's friends left, so it's just me and you now, Kate.
Why don't you come sit next to me on the couch? There's room.
Put my arm around the cake. Hey, what's up?
You know, I was looking at you all day on the Duffy boat.
I we made eye contact, right? We made
I
eye
think
contact.
it took just a group of women shaming you to get you to fucking eat cake, which is disgraceful. You can talk about your drinking routine or IPAs, pizza port, the value. But at the end of the day, you had to be shamed into eating cake by a bunch of women.
Yeah. Reverse fat shaming me. When do women do that?
Hey, it's 2025. It's woke to reverse fat shame. To bully a fat guy into eating cake.
Oh, just trying to plump me up.
Oh, baby.
Carl had a good time on the Duffy boat, right?
Yeah.
That was good. It was we already talked about it last week. We already gave the Duffy boat review. It
Yeah.
was fun.
Yep. Jeff, did you end up seeing Caught Stealing?
I did. Dude, I have like, it's probably marijuana related, but I have a terrible short-term memory. I was like, I like wrote like notes about what I was going to talk about for the podcast, and I couldn't remember what movie I saw, but I did see Caught Stealing, and I thought it was good. I I haven't seen a lot of Guy Ritchie movies, so I didn't really get the reference. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, the few Guy Ritchie movies that I've seen, this does feel like a Guy Ritchie movie. Obviously, it wasn't him; it was Darren Aronofsky. But I like Austin Butler. I think he's a good actor. I think he's a good leading man whose movies I'm down to see, as long as they look cool or look like my speed or my type of movie. And this definitely was. You already kind of gave the review of the synopsis of it, but it's like a 90s crime thriller. But Austin Butler is not a criminal. He's just wrong place, wrong time for the entire movie, which is hilarious.
Did you like all the baseball stuff that was sort of crowbarred into it? Did that help kick it up increments of penis for your review?
It didn't do much. It was cool that him and his mom bonded over the San Francisco Giants, and it was almost like kind of crowbarred in to add like a layer of, I don't know, whatever, a layer to the character, to Austin Butler's character. Otherwise, there was just wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
And that was like the only thing that character had going for it. I was hoping that like him being like a former superstar baseball player would add to, I don't know, his action or kind of give him skills, but it really didn't. Like I think you complained about the trailer spoiling things. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So the only like cool baseball stuff that he did, where he like slid underneath a truck and he swung a baseball bat. Like it was you see it in the trailer, and that's pretty much all that you get out of it. So it wasn't like the baseball stuff really helped him. It was just the fact that, he had a chance to be a great baseball player, blew it, and moved to New York City and decided to be a bartender and work there.
Yeah, it more played into making the character more, I guess, relatable. Like you're more rooting for the guy because he's down on his luck. Like he had the world in the palm of his hand and he fucked it up. And now he's just kind of got this chip on his shoulder about how he could have played in the big leagues. He could have been a superstar, and now he's just a bartender. So it plays into the down on his luck stuff. I don't know, like if he was like some sort of, I don't know, Ninja Turtle fanatic, and every time him and his mom got off the phone, they're like, "Cowabunga, cowabunga," I would have been like, I like that.
Yeah, all right.
I feel closer with Austin Butler now.
But it was, yeah, I guess that angle was kind of cool, because there was a couple of times where he had to have some tough conversations with his mom, but also like try to like not make her worried. But I was obviously upset, obviously telling her some heavy shit, and there was some cracking in his voice. And the call always ended with "Go Giants."
Yeah.
It was hilarious. But yeah, no, it was cool. Dude, this guy reminded me of a bartender, of one of the bartenders at Down the Hatch, a place that me and you've talked about a million times, next to Shisha,
Yeah.
off of Jane and 4th Street. It's in a village. One of my favorite bars ever. One of the bartenders that I kind of became friends with because I was somewhat of a regular there looked just like pretty similar to Austin Butler and had a very similar vibe as that guy, Austin Butler's character. So that was cool, and it just I love New York City, and I haven't been there in a little while, but it feels like all the type of like bars and establishments that Austin Butler's bar in the movie reminded me of are kind of gone. Like I'd assume that there isn't as many dive bars in New York City anymore, and that's a bummer.
Yeah,
There's cool stuff.
I used to go to this bar Duff's in Brooklyn all the time. There's like a metal bar, and I used to go there all the time. And since I work for Howard, that made me seem kind of cooler. So like I would close the place down, just get fucking shit faced, walk out of there blackout drunk, face planting. I think I fell asleep in the fucking gutter one night. And yeah, I had like cool relationships with all the bartenders. So no matter who was working, we'd be doing silly shit behind the bar and taking fun pictures and whatnot. I was friends with the owner. I'm sure they got to still be a thing.
I feel like there's just not poor people in New York anymore. So there's
Permanently closed.
Duff's is?
No, I'm kidding. It's still open.
Yeah,
Really?
because I just got their Instagram up.
The metal mecca rocking New York City since 1999.
Dude, I used to have they let me burn a CD with like all my favorite metal songs and put it in the jukebox. So like I would get there and just go over to the jukebox and put in like a 5 or a 10 and just load it up with my songs and just get fucking blitzed. Fuck, man, I miss those days.
damn, they do. Down the Hatch is still open. They still got the chicken wings. Fuck yeah.
Let's do an
That's
MSPH
cool.
New York trip.
I would love that.
I could make that trip.
If I were, I don't know if this is gonna happen. If I were to get married, the Manhattan would be on the short list of bachelor party destinations for me. I just love New York City. It's my favorite.
I've been a part of a few of those.
As have I.
Yeah, they're fun.
New York City's fucking awesome.
Shuddy, I can see you're off your work call. Before we wrap things up, you said you had a top secret game.
No, first of all, not a top secret game. I said I don't remember.
But you said untitled, but you didn't tell
Yeah.
the game, so I mean top
Untitled
secret
quick
kinda
game.
works.
But also real quick, I watched a movie. I did see a movie.
Wait, caught stealing. I'll suck 4 dicks. I didn't score it. My bad. Go ahead.
I watched on Hulu the other night, Eeny Meeny, starring Samara Weaving. It's
That all
a
right.
heist movie. Doesn't rewrite the genre. Nothing crazy. Samara Weaving is ridiculously cute. She's really good in it.
Let me look this up.
The action, kind of shitty plot. The dude that plays her boyfriend's obnoxious and kind of lame. But it's a popcorn flick. Fun to watch.
Steve
Nothing
Zahn?
crazy. Steve Zahn is in it very
love
briefly.
Steve
Andy
Zahn.
Garcia.
Love Andy Garcia.
Mike O'Malley,
From
of Guts fame.
Do you have it?
3.5 dicks. 3.5 dicks.
I'll check that out.
Yeah, it's worth watching.
Throw that on the watch list.
Worth watching if you've got Hulu.
Man, Samara Weaving, I think she might be with. So like I forget in what context I brought this up, but Geoff made me out to seem like a weirdo. There's this actor, Shuddy, you saw Dinner in America, right?
Yes.
So the lead in that, Kyle Gallner,
Yes.
he's like what I wish he was Austin Butler level. Like I think this dude is such a fucking powerhouse. that he should be like going from one leading role to the next. But he kind of just does like a lot of weird fucked up stuff. So maybe he's just going to be the Austin Butler of weird fucked up movies. But like every time I see a movie and I'm like, oh wait, Kyle Gallner's in it. Oh, I'm fucking watching that. Dinner in America fucking rips. And then I watched this other movie he was in called The Passenger, which was also just really, really fucking weird. That one was on Prime. Yeah, that dude fucking rules.
Why are we talking about him?
Because I think he's dating Samara Weaving.
No, she's married to Jimmy Warden.
Oh, I just started following this guy on Instagram, and he just put like all these red carpet pictures, like arm in arm with her, and I was like, "Whoa, good for you, dude."
Whoa. I feel like I've never seen the Samara Weaving girl before. Oh, wait.
Ready or Not?
Is she the daughter of Hugo Weaving?
I don't think so.
She's not. It says her parents. No. I mean, she's Australian. Isn't he Australian? That's why I thought that.
I didn't realize she was Australian.
It's a big continent, so that's kind of a. But I mean, show business has got a lot of nepotism in there. I don't know. I figured maybe they were related.
There's a chance. All right, Shuddy, what's this mystery game?
This mystery top secret game is
Who wants to suck my dick?
Did a survey of more than 3,000 people to identify the products that that inspire the most state pride.
So is this like Family Feud?
So what this is I have a 50-state list of the most popular brands from each state per this survey. And the game is I'm going to give you the state, you each get a guess, and then I'm going to give you hints. And if you get it on the first try, it's worth 6 points. And I take a point off for every clue I have to give for you to guess it.
Is this going to be like supermarket queefs, or are you going to be like Shuddy Ruprecht? All right, here comes your first clue. Chewy.
No, so, okay.
Chewy.
We're going to give it, here is an example of one. What do you think the most popular brand chosen for California is?
And this is just any brand. Could be clothing,
Any brand.
food.
Correct.
Could it be clothes?
It's something from the state of California.
Is it exclusive to the state of California?
You will get more clues after you guys guess.
I got to guess.
Go, Geoff.
I will guess In-N-Out.
So because he got it with no clues, that is 6 points for Geoff. But had he not gotten it, the first clue I would have given is a regional chain that built its legacy mostly along the West Coast.
Do I get those 6 points even though that was a trial? Because
Yes,
Chewy.
yes, Geoff. Yeah. So Geoff got California.
Then fuck you, Kevin.
That was an easy one, Geoff.
Well, you should have said it then.
You got to go first.
All right.
I raised my hand.
Connecticut.
And we're all going for number one here.
I feel like you're teeing these up for me. My uncle lives in Connecticut. I've been to Connecticut a bunch of times. I feel strong about. I have 3 guesses.
Let's see. What
right.
what
Fire one off, Geoff.
what company makes yachts? So wait a second.
Do you want to guess, Kevin? Do you have one?
I mean I do. Can you answer this question, Shuddy? Do any states double up, or does each one have its own?
Each one is its own. Has its own.
Wow, so there's 50 brands here?
Yes.
Holy shit.
And we're skipping some, like Alabama. Are either of you familiar with Milo's sweet tea?
No.
Now that you said it, kind of, because I feel like I've seen
Or
or heard of it.
If I say Alaska, are you going to say Alaska Brewing Company? I'm only picking the ones that I know you guys are familiar, very familiar with the brand,
Okay.
So
because then the clues will help.
it has to be like a company or like a thing, like a
Yeah, a
specific thing.
brand.
Okay,
Yep.
all right.
Like, okay, so Arizona Ping golf clubs are made in Scottsdale. So Ping is the brand for Arizona.
Yeah, gotcha. They do a lot of golf down there, actually. Golf tech stuff.
Connecticut.
I feel like this one's. I don't know. I have a very specific guess.
Yeah, I got nothing. You go,
Go
Geoff.
for it.
Yeah, I guess ESPN.
Nope.
Fuck.
All right, I'll guess. Uh, Evan Rude Boat Company.
Okay. This brand began with homemade goods sold door to door in New England. You can just tell me to read the next clue so
Ships
we can keep
Ahoy.
it going. If you
And
good guess, but no. Its name comes from the land where their founder lived, not from animals.
Horse brain
It's ne-
cookies.
It's now a part of a much larger food company, but still keeps its family style image.
Denny's.
Olive Garden.
Known for both cookies and breads found in almost every grocery store.
Entenmann's.
They're not found in almost every grocery store, I don't think.
Hostess?
Goldfish are its most famous product.
I still don't know.
Yeah.
Kevin, you got to get this.
Post.
I don't know the company that does goldfish.
Yeah, same.
All right. Pepperidge Farm, guys. Pepperidge Farm.
Makes sense.
Okay. Delaware. Founded in the mid 1990s as one of America's early craft breweries.
Dogfish Head.
5 points for Geoff.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna suck at this game.
Geoff?
I don't. Geoff is very good at compartmentalizing like regions, and my brain just completely discards all that information.
All right, Geoff. Guys, Florida.
Publix.
What did you
This
say?
brand started in Florida in the mid 20th century. Its founder pioneered flash pasteurization for a certain beverage.
I was going to say Tropicana.
4 points for Geoff.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, is the Orange State. I would have gotten that before you read.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
All right, Georgia.
I actually I think I know this.
Go for it, Geoff.
Is it Dr. Pepper?
It is not Dr. Pepper.
Oh, wait. All right, go ahead,
Kevin, do you want to guess before I read the first clue?
Peaches.
Created in the 19th century by a pharmacist in the American South.
Coke.
Yep, Coca-Cola. Geoff, I think we found your game, buddy.
Yeah.
I think we found your game.
Anything involving.
I guess Dr. Pepper first. And right when I said, oh, fuck.
Illinois.
Beans.
Illinois.
Kevin, it's a brand.
Dr. Bean.
Yeah. I was going to guess New Haven Pizza in Connecticut. I was like, oh, brand. Damn it. Illinois brand. McDonald's.
Nope. First of all, that
Pizza
was in
Hut.
Indiana had that been the
really?
case. I think. No. This company started by selling soaps and baking powder in the late 1800s.
Johnson & Johnson.
Arm & Hammer?
A small extra item it gave away became its main business.
Tylenol.
Known for spearheading chewing gum as a popular product in the United States.
Double mint gum.
Wrigley.
Big League Chew.
Wrigley's Gum. Yep. 3 points for Geoff on that one. Kevin, all zeros down the board.
Yeah, you might have to open this up to worldwide for me to be able to catch up to Geoff.
Let's see if I can find one that's more along.
You won't.
You can do Japan. I'm going to get Sony before him.
Okay, Pennsylvania. Let's jump to Pennsylvania. We'll end this game if Kevin
Hershey
can't score.
Good
Good
one.
job, Kevin.
Good one.
Good
Yeah!
job. Keeping the game going.
I've been to Hershey Park. Oh no, everybody froze. That means I got fucking booted. Son of a bitch. So this is, I guess that's going to be a fun, now weekly occurrence. Zoom giving up on me even though I'm fucking hardwired into the modem. God damn it! I think the universe is trying to get us to shut the show down. Universe is just like, shh. You've said enough. Stop it.
Well, what do you think the most popular brand from Washington State is?
Pampers.
Can you discuss your logic on that guess?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. Maybe they invented Pampers there.
I guess I'm gonna need a clue. I can't think of anything.
Mermaid.
Starbucks.
Get 5 points for Kevin.
Chewy.
Is the Starbucks logo has got a mermaid? I didn't even ever pick
It
up.
is a mermaid.
But it's weird because she has two tails, so she's like holding her ankles up by her head doing spread eagle shit.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That fucked me up.
Ooh, check out my mermaid poontang. Doesn't that make you want
So
to have
right
some
now,
coffee?
the score is 23-11.
I'm winning, right?
No. Vermont.
Ben and Jerry's.
Ooh.
He's getting there.
We've got a fucking game now. We have got a game. New Jersey.
Taylor Ham.
I was gonna guess that too.
Nope.
Jersey.
That is what we should be most proud of.
Yeah. I got nothing. I'm gonna need a clue.
Gabagool.
All right, first clue. The packaging design is as iconic as the product itself.
Trojan condoms.
Immortalized in pop art by Andy Warhol.
Campbell's.
Damn it.
We have a game.
You legit beat me out. I was gonna say it. I had it too.
Eat that.
So now this score, we've got 21-23.
No fucking way.
Is this the final state?
It can be. Do we want it to be?
Sure. Let's make this one for all the marbles.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, since I gave Kevin his home state, Geoff,
The
the
ponies.
great state of New York.
Taxi cabs.
Chicken wings. Damn it. New York. I'm back. I'm gonna need a clue. Damn it.
Founded in the early 1800s in New York as a stationery and fancy goods store.
Macy's?
FAO Schwartz.
The Macy's?
Became known worldwide for fine silver craftsmanship before expanding to jewelry.
Tiffany's?
Fuck!
There it is.
Hi. I'm back in the New York groove. Nice.
Geoff has won it by a score of 31-21. Won by 10 points.
I almost pulled the Baltimore Ravens there. Bills fucking came back and beat me.
Well done, Jeffrey.
Kevin being the Bills.
Well, thank you for that game, Shuddy.
You're welcome. It was going to be a Shuddy Boys news article, but I figured we could do something lame with it, and we did.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully, people hate that more than NFL Pick Them, and then we can do NFL Pick Them with no bitching next week.
I like that. Lower the
Yeah.
bar.
Oh, you don't like NFL Pick Them, huh? Well, get ready for the Dewey Decimal System with Shuddy Boy.
We'll have him begging for fantasy football content.
All right, guys. What is the Dewey Decimal System number 4? The Grapes of Wrath. 3 dot. Oh, I don't know. Clue. Well,
Dude, I'm gonna eat a feast after this podcast.
thank you, everybody, so much for listening. If you need more MSPH in your life, and I truly hope you do, you should go check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. We are gearing up for the finale of Crafter Geoff Shuddy Edition. It is down to the wire. We are officially down to our last picks going into the finale, so this should be interesting. And we also do a bonus podcast there every week. We do a shorter one. And then the $10 tier has got all of our individual shows. We mentioned Geoff's Snack Attacks. We've got Shuddy and Dom doing What the Fuck Did I Just Watch, where they just did a deep dive and review on the Greasy Strangler. You
did a hijack snack attack, and you couldn't spell Reese's right, you fucking idiot.
Oh, did I spell it wrong?
Yeah,
How did he spell it?
I spelled
with
everything
a
wrong.
C instead of an S.
Oh, really?
He
oh,
sure did.
Shit. Oh, fuck
Look at
me.
that.
I feel like if I made that mistake, I would have had 20 comments dunking on me.
Oh my God, dude! You
No
would have
one-
been
no one said shit.
crucified in a public square had you done
know.
that.
Kevin does it. No one says shit. Everyone's afraid of you, Kevin.
Oh, please. I'm the fucking least popular. Everyone like races to shit on me. They probably just didn't catch it. I'm going to change it right now before anybody gets to fucking dunk on me for it. And I could do Kevin's Nerd Hole. I'm about to do my 300th episode of that. Holy fucking shit. So there's something for everybody. Geoff and I are doing, Dragon Ball Queef. We've done 50 episodes of that. Got another one coming this month. So something for everybody, and it helps keep us afloat. So please and thank you, Mad Scientist Party Hour on Patreon. Check it out. You can also follow us on Instagram. I'm at Kevin Kraft.
At Shuddy Boy.
At Geoff Records.
And at MSPH Podcast. And at John Cooper Movie, if you wouldn't mind. And you can also get one of these sick posters. The three of us got one. Hey, why don't you? You can go to etsy.com/shop/John Cooper Movie. Get yourself a poster, and you can even get one signed. One day, in 10,000 years, when this movie finally sells, it'll be worth money. We'll see.
It's going to happen, dude. I can't wait.
And as we mentioned, voicemails, yay, it's back. New number, same shenanigans, 805-387-3876.
I wonder how long it's going to take us to bank some voicemails that we can play on the show.
I mean, if people are farting and pooping, that'll get the job done quick. That always gets you to the front of the line.
Please shit in our voicemail.
And what do you got coming up on Outkick Bets with Geoff Clark?
NFL Week 2.
I was talking to Shuddy.
NFL Week 2, me and my buddy David Troy, we entered the Circus Survivor contest. We hit Week 1, so we're going to advance, and I'm going to give out my 5 picks in the NFL contest that I'm entered this week. Went 3-2 first week. I am 5-2 so far in the NFL season, so hopefully I can keep the winners coming. And either way, subscribe, rate, review, and check out the podcast if you're into football gambling.
Do it up, baby. We're also on YouTube as well, youtube.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. You can see the shenanigans. You can see Geoff dancing. You can see the visual elements that come along with it. You can see Shuddy Boy. He's always showing his butthole and stuff. It's weird. YouTube luckily hasn't kicked us off yet. But that's there. youtube.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. And that's about it, friends. Thank you for listening. And until next time, something